Hey there, welcome back to the virtual table. We're going to play some more Paladin's Oath and try again. I'm going to use a different character, the one that I believe is the one that I used to enjoy playing a lot whenever I played the base game of Mage Knight. And yeah, we're going to do the epic quest again. All the quests look pretty cool, but the epic quest I think is the the one that seems to like hit that right spot for me. I do want to try the bottom quest here, Rise of the Ancients. This one I think is unique and is not similar to the board game. I do want to try that sometime, but let's see if we can get an epic quest conquered first. And yeah, let's go. So the character that I seem to think lines up is this Tenzin one. I do like the mana manipulation, and so here you have all the different crystals and mana essence generation skills, which to me the half this game is about having the right mana available at the right time, and it's always good to increase your options. So that's why I like this particular character, and then of course the oaths are even cooler. So for example, we can have this where you get a bonus mana every round. Your hand size is +1. I mean, there's some pretty cool stuff. I do love the idea of these oaths, but we're gonna try to play it with no oath yet. I think when I start doing oaths, I want to be able to. I want to mess with like how strong these citadels are, because so for example, this is a 9. You can make it go up quite a lot. I mean, isn't that awesome? Alright, so we gotta get it back down. 9 is gonna be hard enough, trust me. Okay, one other thing I was contemplating is adding more followers to the market. It's probably the most hit and miss thing, even when you play the board game, is that sometimes you can get some really crappy followers. And so for example, if I made this 6 or 7, there's a real good chance I'm going to get the follower I want. But when you make it 6 or 7, then you can basically you can solve the game, right? Because you can always just every game you play is the same follower every time. Whereas at least with this, you have to make do with what you have. So with that being said, the other thing the developer told me is you may be hearing the music. He told me that the music is okay. There's no copyright, so thank you. And I do think it's awesome that the developer actually he noticed that I made this video, and I just want you to know I don't have any affiliation with the developer. He didn't ask me to do it. In fact, I was even critical of a few things about this game, but I have said many times I think this is an awesome app, and I definitely support it and recommend that you try it. And it's only further confirmed by the fact that the developer not only found me, but made a comment, and a really nice one, explaining some of my questions and answering some of my questions I had about the game. So he told me that the music could be on, and then the other thing is you can actually flip it to daytime. So it doesn't have to be nighttime. Now, one of the reasons you may want the last turn to be night is it allows you to use black mana, so you can use your really powerful spells. It never works out for me. I hardly ever get the black mana to line up the way I want it to. But we'll leave it the way it is, and let's stop gabbing and let's start playing. Okay, I like to start off with 2 extra cards, almost always. I don't think anything else actually helps me. And then this one here, Quick Start, where you get to be first before anybody else. The only advantage that gives you when you're playing by yourself is that you get to go before the dummy deck goes. And there's this invisible dummy deck that's also drawing cards. And whenever that dummy deck runs out of cards, that's what forces you to end your round. So if you go first, you at least get that 1 extra turn. That's really what that does for you. Actually, that may not be a bad thing. Let's save the immediately draw 2 cards, and let's do that. That is not what I picked. Oh, that's what he picked. I'm sorry. That's what he picked. The dummy deck. They get to pick one by random. Okay, so here we go. We got our 5 cards. Blue, red, green. The abilities that are out there. This one I've seen before. This is situationally helpful. This is really good when you need a lot of movement points, because you can play the card and get it back and then get it back. Some really good spells out here. And, oh, we got some nice followers too. So Crack and Spire, Temple, and Crack. So this guy we can get at the Temple. There's nothing wrong with this. This is a very solid low-level character to have. All 3 of them are actually. You know, this is a little bit weaker. It has really nice blocks, but you got to use mana. Whereas this one's stronger if you don't use the mana. And then see, range attack 1. Other followers get +1. So this guy is good at supporting other followers to get +1 to their attacks, which can be helpful, because if you get him first and then just keep him as you add more and more followers throughout the game. Alright, so we got our idea here. We probably want to go take a crack. Let's take a crack at it. Otherwise, Spire and Temple is for us. Physical resistance just means that he's harder to hit. That's where his strength is. His strength is that physical resistance. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so I gotta do one thing. I did want you to hear the music, but it's really loud on my my earbuds, and it's making me want to like shout at you whenever I'm talking. So just turn it down a little bit. Alright, so here's a crack. I don't think I see a temple anywhere. Nope, there's a village. And then the spire would be here. And there, of course, there's a hideout. I don't think we want to be taking on... Abominations are pretty tough. That guy would not be bad. The crack, of course, would be not bad. If we take the spire, that's like a mage tower, so we'll get a free spell if we take it. It makes our reputation go down, though. What do we got? You got your basic leadership card. Always like the heal card. But we need to fight first. And I have nothing that does damage. So if I go up against this guy, you can see he has 5 armor. So I'm going to have to do 5 damage to him. With no actual damage cards. So, a couple of things. We could go 2, 4, 6 to here and then try to take the crack later. The 6 points would get rid of 2 of these move cards. I do have a range attack of 3, but I need white mana. There is no white mana. So there's nothing I can do about that yet. And I think we said that there weren't any followers I could get at the village. Nope. Alright, well, let's do this. We're going to get 4. And then we're going to add 2 more. Go 2, 4, 6. We're going to position ourselves to take this crack, which looks like we're going to be... looks like he attacks twice. A 4 attack and a 2 attack. One's going to be physical, the other one's going to be fire. But we only need to do 4 damage. Alright, I think I have to end my turn. Now this is a tough part. I don't really want to discard these cards. Although, I do need some attack cards. So let's just... Yeah, I'm not going to discard any. So we drew 2 more. And we got no attack cards. We have 2 of these, but I need the white mana, which I don't have. Oh, man. This is bad. I've never had this happen to me before. Like, you would think, okay, the Maze Dweller, we could do this, right? Because you need to spend movement points to go into the dungeon. But you still have to fight an abomination in there. I have 2 range attacks, but no ability to get mana. Look, I'm gonna see if I can do it, but I don't think I can. Yeah, that makes it even worse. I gotta use one of my movements. I don't think I can take him. I definitely can't block him, so let's go straight to the attack. So then I would be using... Oh my gosh, I would be literally trying to do this to kill him. Oh, jeez Louise. What a way to kill a guy. And I got rid of my heal card. Well, we did it. And we leveled up. Oh, this is not a bad card. Yep, I'm going to take that one. Siege attack 1 or siege frost attack 1. It's not a lot of damage. Siege attack of 1 is never enough to do anything. Gain a blue crystal and a red... Yeah. That's what we want. Alright, well, now we got 3 wounds in our hand and we lost our heal card. So here we go. We're at the new turn. We get the extra card because we have the crack. I'm going to go ahead and rest and get rid of those wounds. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. And there's all those attack cards I was looking for. But we do get at least something that lets us... Gain advanced effects of a card for free, and then you get +3 to it. Now this is one of those weird ones where I don't know if it works on this card. Well, that's where I want to use it. So let's try it. And I think I want to get the green crystal for now, because I want to start accumulating some crystals here. But yes, let's try this. And I want to get advanced leadership. And we're going to drag that onto this card here. And I want leadership. And we have to discard something. I think we'll go ahead and discard one of our attack cards now. And let's recruit a follower. I have 7 points of leadership available. I think I'm going to try to get this Corruptor, even though he's not super great at attacking. I do like his idea of he boosts everybody else. So we're going to go ahead and recruit him. I would take both of them if I could, but that's not the case. And that'll be our turn. There we go. This is a unique card for this character. Crystallize a mana of any basic color. You may pay a non-wound card. Take this card back into your hand at the end of the turn. Gain a crystal of any basic color. You may pay any card, including a wound, to take this card back into your hand. I don't know what pay means. You're just discarding? Alright, so we got our little thing that shows that we conquered it. Let's start revealing some tiles here. I would like to do a move 4. What do we got down here? A blue and a red. Let's crystal source. We'll do that. I don't think it'll let me do this because there's no green available. Yeah. So let's grab a white one. And I don't have a blue either. Alright, well we'll go ahead. We're going to go ahead and use the crystal that I made. And let's reveal and reveal. Because we need to get as many of these tiles out as we can. So we got another crack. This thing would let us heal. There's a tempo, by the way. I don't even think we saw one in our last game. Another roaming monster, which we do want to take out. And I can move 2 more, but that doesn't do anything. Unless I want to take this or that. So here you can see there's no cards left in my deck. And so I triggered the end of the round. So we just have 2 cards left. I don't even know if there's anything I can do with those 2 cards. I would have to turn them sideways just to generate movement. This card is at the temple. You could pay leadership to get this card. That's a pretty standard thing in the game. I usually never pay attention to it. We are disliked because we're attacking stuff. Every time you attack a rampaging monster, your reputation goes up. Well, I think because I am out of cards, I don't believe I can do anything with these cards, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here. Try that one. Alright, so we got one of the wounds. We have our heal card. It would be nice to get more than 1 wound, though. So we can heal it. We have the gold mana, which is awesome, but it's nighttime. So that's not good. Alright, so we got this guy. Oh, it's a 7 armor. But his attack is really low. We just need to be able to damage him. I need 4 movement to get there, though. Well, I can do that if I do this. Let's do that. So now I have 4 movement I can generate. And I think I want to go take the spire first. So let's do that. We're going to assault the spire. And the reason I'm doing it is this guy, what he does is he summons another creature. And he'll do that during the attack phase if I don't block him, I think. So he doesn't actually do any damage. Whatever he summons will damage us. And all they do is they appear in the world, attack us, and then they leave. So you don't actually have to kill whatever he summons. But the attack that he does is whatever he summons is what does the attack, if you want to think of it that way. But we have this red mana essence, which I would like to use, but here's the big one. We're going to do a siege attack 3. Go to our range phase. And that should kill the guy. Oh no, he's got physical resistance. Oh no. I thought we were gonna... Yeah, that doesn't do me any good then. So yeah, we're gonna get attacked by her. So she's gonna do 12 damage worth of stuff. Followers can't be used to receive damage. That's fine. And look at that. We're gonna end up, oh, come on. So, because she's gonna do so much damage, because that physical attack's gonna actually be 12, because of her savage ability, that it's gonna KO me. So I have to block. This upsets me. I thought for sure my range attack is 3 and I was gonna kill this thing, but my siege attack needs to be magical. So I can't defeat it. The good news is he gave me a restart turn. Now I gotta remember which one I took. This one. Okay, so that doesn't work. I thought he would be an easy pushover, but he's not. This one's not going to be easy either. But it won't do a lot of damage to us. So let's go ahead and do that. Come back, move 4. And let's assault. And I could do a siege attack, but I don't think I will. Instead, I'm just going to generate the green crystal, assuming I don't need it for damage. When we move over to attack, he's going to do 2 damage. We're going to do a red attack 4. And we have a mana essence that's in our inventory. It'll go... So, I never explained this, but mana goes away at the end of the turn. Crystals stay forever. So I have to use this by the end of the turn or it goes away. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll do this again. So we got an attack of 8. That should be enough. And there it is. He's dead. So that worked out really well. And our skill was beautiful, because we were able to use 2 red mana so we could do all that damage to him. And then on top of it, I'm going to do this. Although I don't think I can do it here. I can then use this card to heal 2 damage. Alright, so we got one more follower. Our armor increased by 1. Don't ever underestimate that. The extra armor really does reduce the number of hits you take. And there we go. We got 3 wounds and a card. I am going to have to basically waste a turn. But I do draw 2 more cards because now I have 2 cracks. And it lets me draw 2 extra cards, so my hand size is a little bit higher. I'm at a 7. And let's explore. And I also never checked. What's our followers? Exploration cost reduced by 2 means you explore for free. That's pretty cool. I don't know what... Or no. Is that movement cost is reduced by 2? That's even better. Wow, Squealer is quite the little rodent. The siege attack of 1 is pretty weak. I wonder what exploration distance means. Let's see, he has a codex. Mr. Developer, if you're still watching, please put a search feature here so I can type in exploration, because that's what I'm looking for. Is what the heck does exploration distance mean? Right there it is. Exploration cost is the cost to expand the map. That makes sense. So if it's reduced by 2, that means it'd be free. To explore, you normally need to be adjacent to the edge of the map, a distance of 1. Oh, you can explore the map edge. Oh, that little road's not so bad. Oh, that's a cool concept. I like it. Alright, let's resume the game. We're definitely going to heal. Heal 2 of those wounds. We're going to use an additional mana. Let's crystallize one of those bad boys. Get a blue one going. I don't have any leadership, so I can't recruit yet. But I will move 2 so we can get another tile out. Then let's end our turn and see what we get. Got back up to 3 wounds again. We did get our leadership card. Oh, and another one. So we should be able to recruit now. I actually think I might one of those little squealers. I don't know. This guy's decent, but only costs 4 to recruit. I get -1 because I'm disliked. I can do this. That gave me 4, but I need 1 more. This one would give me more, but I'm just going to turn it sideways for the +1. And there we go. Let's get a squealer. There he is. Look how cute he is. So this basically lets me flip a tile for free, or it lets me move 2, and then if I'm, yeah, that's a good idea. I like it. Alright. End your turn, yes. Those 3 wound cards are troublesome. I don't have any heal cards anymore, so I could rest to force those heal cards, those wounds to go away. I think I'll do that. Yep, I gotta get rid of something. Go ahead and get rid of that one. There we go, now we got a full hand of cards. It would be really nice to get a gold to reveal itself. That way the gold followers start coming out. But, no, I could have gone here to heal those wounds. It would have taken several turns, though. I would like to get one of these roaming guys. So let's do this. We have blue and white available, so we're going to do a move 4 blue. So we're going to move there for sure. And I have one movement left. This is a leadership card. I'm going to use that for movement. We're going to go to here. And I could spin this card to reveal this tile. Or I could just do this. Reveal it for free. And then while I'm at it, let's attack this dude. So gain advanced effects of a card for free. Now, if I remember the rules correctly, like this says you get +3 to attack, block, leadership, etc. This is range attack, and if I get +3 to the attack, it's going to be regular attack. So I don't get +3 range, like it won't turn this into a 6 range attack. It'll turn into a range attack of 3, regular attack of 3. So, that was one of the rules I remember I originally got wrong when I first started to learn how to play Mage Knight. But, oh, yeah, no, never mind. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to use one of my crystals. Oh, that's not enough. Oh, here we go. We just gain a white. That's what I was going to do. And we'll do this. There we go. He's dead before he even gets to attack. It's not enough to level up, though. Our deck is 0, so we're going to trigger the end of the round again. I am going to try to explore, though. Because we have a move card, and it would behoove me... I would like to get one more tile revealed, and because I already used him, I won't be able to do that. Dang it. I need to move. I need one more movement point, because I'm going to spend 3 movement points to go here, and I need 2 to reveal that tile. I don't think there's any way I could fix that. Darn it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I would have to burn a crystal, which I don't want to do that either at this point. Darn it. I was thinking I could do something, but I can't. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end. which does mean we need to sleep. I should have had a gold tile already revealed. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Okay, we could try to take on this dungeon, which is not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do. But we do have mana, and then the reason I'm contemplating doing that is I want to reveal this tile over here, which will be the first yellow tile. This tile, so let me zoom out a little bit here. You have the ability to place tiles, of course, on the outer edges, but there is a limit to how far it goes. And then I'll have to backtrack and reveal this particular tile, potentially. There's 4 citadels in these 8 tiles. We just don't know which, it got shuffled in there somehow. And we don't know if the 4th citadel is at the bottom of those 8 tiles, or maybe it's somewhere in the middle. Also, taking on a dungeon is pretty decent. You get some rewards for that. When looted, you can still battle with new enemies there. Enter the battle of the enemies. The loot will be a relic or spell stash. So either way, it's really good. The only issue is we don't know what we're going to be up against. And so I have a lot of movement points here, but I would need 7 movement to get there, and that's a tall order. I could do a crystal for 4, but then I would have to do a blue crystal as well. Gosh, I'd have to burn both my crystals. Alright, well, we'll do that. We're going to burn 1 crystal, and then we're going to use this, and then burn the other crystal. Move, and move again. And let's enter. Let's see what we got. Oh no. Oh, I thought this was a dragon at first. I was like, oh no. Alright, this guy with his... That's going to do 10 damage to me. That's going to just fill me up with wounds. Watch, if I go here... Oh no, I didn't get KO'd. Good, 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 good. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. Attack. Attack. And there he is. He's dead. We took a lot of wounds, though. Alright, so we either get a spell card with black or gold, or a relic. To be honest, I think the relics are better, but let's see. Here we go. Alright, so leadership 4 and 2 experience points. Or I can destroy it for leadership 9 and 3 experience points. So that would be good for recruiting. Gain a blue mana and a blue crystal. Destroy to generate endless supply of blue and black mana. That'd be good for like a final battle against a citadel. That's actually really good. But right now, it's going to stink if I get this at the wrong time, but I need help recruiting. This is a good card. And I still get experience points. I don't have any blue spells at the moment, though. I'm torn. Alright, I'm going to do this. It probably is not a smart choice, but I'll do it. Oh, we get the level up. This one we took last time. It's actually really hard to do. Although we do have a lot more crystals in our hand. Attack 3 or attack 2 and +1 reputation for enemy defeated by this attack. I'm only going to defeat one enemy with that attack. I don't know how I would defeat more than one enemy. Unless it's referring to this attack meaning more than just this card. This is decent, but it was hard to play. Let's try this one. Okay, here we got a cool heal card, but that's a once per... The default action of one card gives +2 and +1 instead of +1. +3 if I didn't use any ambient mana. So basically, you know, if you flip a card, or you're discarding the card to use a basic action, the +2 is decent. This is a very decent one to do, because I can get +2 leadership, I can get +2 movement, whatever it is that I need. I really like this one. I also really like this one, though, as well, to get the blue crystal and green mana. Because remember, I told you the strategy here was I want to make it so I have lots of resources at my disposal. I like all three of these. But I do think this is versatile, so I'm going to go ahead and take that one. We're not going to discard any cards. I should rest, but I need to explore. And then we're going to do this to heal 2. We at least got rid of 2 of them. And then here's the deal. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And we went 2 movement instead of 1. We're going to discard that card. And there we go. We got our first yellow one revealed. Boy, that's a named dragon. Oh yeah, fat chance of us killing him. So if we block him, we only need to do 7 damage to him to kill him. If we don't block him, we need to do 14. It's a pretty cool game mechanic. And he actually, regular physical attacks work very well against him. The problem is blocking him. I don't remember what elusive does. We'll have to look that up. Because when I hover over it, it doesn't show anything. Oh, elusive is this. This is the elusive. This armor trick. Yeah, I think that's a little out of my league right now. And I'm completely out of cards. And then I'm going to rest because I have to discard those cards. That hurts. Actually, hold on. What I need is to be right here. Or no, there's a village right there. That's... Oh, we got it, we got it. I am not resting. We're exploring. And we're going to use this card again. And we're going to move. And I have to discard this guy, although I would really love to use this card. I have to discard it right now. So we're going to move to the village. And then the village lets you heal wounds based on leadership. And guess what we happen to have right here? We have 4 leadership, or I can do 9. I don't know if I want to destroy the card the first time I use it. So let's just do 4. And because I'm disliked, it got reduced by 1. That really stinks. And yeah, I only needed 3 anyways. So that healed one of them. I know it wasn't a lot, but we at least got one more healed here. And yeah, we got some followers, but I don't have any room for them. Now, you could always recruit a follower and replace one you already have. Okay, so here we go. I got more leadership again. So I can try to heal again. I know it sounds cheesy, but I need to get rid of my my wounds. So I know I still have 1 left, and it's going to cost 3. Oh. Let's restart this turn. I got a little too quick. I have an even better idea. We're going to do this. And we're going to do leadership plus 3. Activate, and then we're going to use that on that card right there. And now heal and heal again. So we just healed all of our wounds. That's really well done. The bad news is I gotta end the turn again, but that was... We still have 10 cards in our deck. And of course we drew another wound. End of round has been announced. Oh, you jerk. Alright, well, we have a couple options. If we get to our crack, we would draw extra cards, which I don't think we're going to be able to do. We can maybe take this one. So what I want to do is get some move going, and you can see I got 3 black mana. So let's get a green crystal. I'm not doing any attacking this round. What does a temple do? 2 leadership per healing point. That would have been even better, but it doesn't matter. We're going to gain a green crystal. I could do 4 movement, but we're just going to do 2. And we're going to use our follower here. Oh, no we're not. Because I moved the wrong direction. There is no tile to lay here. I gotta go the other way. So... we're gonna get 3 movement for discarding that card. And we'll go ahead and go there. Oh... I don't have enough movement. Oh, no, he gives me 2 movement. Perfect. There we go. There we go. And we got our first Citadel. Along with Vermilion, who does not look fun. And the Wild Hunt. Excellent Witcher reference there. And I'm going to have to end my turn. So all that healing really cost us. So we're heading into the night. Before expiration, you may shuffle up to 5 cards from your hand back into your deck and draw that many cards. Immediately search for 1 card, put it in your hand. That could be good. I'm going to go ahead and choose that one. So we could get 2 crystals early on. This Glorious Death is the exact card that I wanted, so I'm glad to have it. Having the wound in my hand sort of stinks. Oh, hold on. I'm okay with that. Alright, so we got this thing we could take, which would let us draw an extra card. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's possibly going to put more wounds in my hand, though. But I do have an opportunity here where I can pay a wound card. And I don't know what pay means in this game. There was discard, which we know what that means. There was, it begins with an S. It was like Savage Codex. Let's go into the Codex. It was a word other than discard. And it wasn't pay. So, like, what does the word pay mean? Sacrifice. So you have discard, you have sacrifice, and then you have pay. Like, pay a mana means... what? I think that might have been sloppy language, and the developer didn't mean to use the word pay. I really think that's just a sloppy language thing. I think he meant to say sacrifice. And unfortunately, I don't even know where I can go to see what the definition of sacrifice versus pay is. Well, here we go. Sacrificed entities are destroyed and removed from the game. So we do have that. So where's pay? HijklmnoP. I see poison attack, paralyzing. I don't see pay. So he did do a good job. He had everything else in there. So I guess we're going to find out the hard way. Let's do it. Gain a crystal of any basic color. I think we're going to grab a white one. Then we're going to pay a card. I don't know why it's saying that. Oh, to take the card back into your hand at the end of the turn. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. So I paid the wound. Oh. I have one in the hand, one in the deck. Pay attention to that. Let's see if the wound goes in the discard pile. So one in the hand, one in the deck. Said I wanted a white. Okay, so let's go back. One in the hand, one in the... Come on. But I don't have one in the hand. See, it's gone. So maybe that'll update itself after I end my turn? A little confused. But it could just be the game hasn't caught up yet to the fact that that wound is gone. Or it's a defect. One of the two, right? So we could now move 4. Which I like that. Can I take on this guy? he'll do 6 damage. So it'll be 1 minus 3 is 2. He'll do 2 wounds if I do. And I don't have any way to heal those wounds at the moment. And then I got all these other bad guys too. There's a lot of stuff I gotta clear out before I can take this thing on. Also, it may not be a good idea to walk into a 4 movement area. Although this is gonna turn into 5 movement. Oh, it's all bad. This is a very difficult tile to move towards. This card is perfect for attacking the Citadel, because you'll gain a reputation for every enemy you defeat, because you're going to be attacking more than one whenever you do. And then, of course, the attack 6... it's really nice. My issue is I can use this move 4... I got a blue and a red I can make. Let's do it. We're gonna assault. We're not gonna add the dragon. I don't think the siege attack 3 is gonna matter, because he's got 5 armor. So I'm not gonna be able to defeat that. Yep, I'll get the 2 wounds like I predicted. And I can... So I got 2 choices. I can gain a reputation for killing him. And then I'll just gain 1 extra experience point if I do this. And it'll give me 4 attack. And then I can get 3 attack from that. 4 plus 3 is 7. I only need 5. Or I could do 3 down here, and then the basic 2. I'll still get the reputation, I just won't get the experience point. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. So we're gonna do the siege attack 3. And then this one. Okay, that's supposed to give me +1 reputation. I sure hope it does. There we go. It turned into +1. It's confusing, but right there, if you ever click on this purple, it'll show you all the effects that you get. Alright, that works. And now I'll draw an extra card in my hand. Oh, look, I get this thing back. I forgot about that. And actually, I'm going to get a whole 3 cards extra in my hand because... Alright, so I gained 2 extra wounds, but look, there's 1 in the discard pile. So when I paid a wound, all I did was put it in the discard pile. It didn't actually get destroyed. So pay is like discard. And I think he should have used the word discard in his language instead of pay. But that's okay. It's still a way to get rid of the wounds. Let's roll 2 mana here. Let's do a blue and a white. Getting a gold is not good. But we needed a green, and that was what I wanted. Right, so we got a heal 2 here. This says you can add +3 to something, but it's not going to be +3 to the heal. So let's go ahead and get the heal 2 out of the way. Get rid of those 2 wounds we just got. And now we got the issue of Can we take down a dragon? That is quite the thing to take down. And I keep forgetting I have this corruptor. That could help me. I'm still thinking. My apologies. I don't know if I can take this guy on. He's going to do 12 damage to me, so that's going to be 1 hit, minus 3, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit. He's going to do 4 hits to me. But I will take him down. Pretty sure I will. You gotta be aggressive in this game. Oh no, I don't have a green mana. That's not gonna help me. I can't make one either. Oh, my plan is not gonna work. I need a green mana. Because I'm going to add +3 to this attack and get to 7. I can, however... Well, no matter what, I'm taking the wounds. I'm not going to be able to block the guy. So what I can do is generate a red. Which then lets me do this. And so he's halfway there. That one I understood was going to happen. And then I could come here and let's gain 2 physical attack for a card. I'm going to need this to recruit somebody, but for... Gotta survive this attack here. So now he's up to 6. And I have to do 7, 8. It's the only way I can finish him off. So there we go. And now I just took 4 wounds. But I gained 1 more follower. Oh, I keep forgetting to use my followers. Hand size is now 1 more. So normal hand size is 6. I have 4 wounds in the hand. 11 cards left in my deck. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Because I have 3 cracks, I'm drawing quite a lot of cards, which is good. That helps compensate for all the wounds I have in my hand. I am going to use this to reroll that and that. Do I want to rest? That would put 4 wounds in the discard pile. My answer is yes, I do. And I'm going to get rid of the leadership card. Because I don't think that's going to do me any good. And there we go. I got a very large hand with only 1 card left in my deck. We are gonna... Let's re-roll those 2. Alright, so I need to get at least 4 movement points so I can poise myself to attack this citadel. If not this round, I want to be able to do it by next round. Although, there it is. I could recruit this guy for 9 leadership. And I think I actually want to do that. So right here, there's leadership 4 and 2 experience. Or I can get 9 leadership straight up. And 3 experience. So I could recruit this guy. I don't think I need to, though. I think I could just do this for the 4. And then here's 3 more leadership, or I can... Yeah, I can do this for 5 more. And I just gotta get rid of a card. I'll get rid of, I got 3 movement cards here. Do I dare get rid of one? Yeah. There we go. Boom, I just recruited him. That wasn't a bad one either. And I'll have to end my turn. Nope. Okay, so it's our last round. Having a blue and a green is good. That's what I need. Definitely want to spend the 4 movement points to get here. So let's do that. I think green is good as any. And then let's use our follower to get that revealed. That's actually really powerful. So now I didn't have to waste movement points going over to that tile. Which, by the way, that's an awful tile to move through. All that swamp. I would like to take down this wild hunt. Let's do it. I'm definitely going to get more wounds. We're going to get a blue and a red. This thing does block 5. So what do we got here? He does have physical immunity, so I got to do 14 damage to this dude. Oh, he's got paralyze. So if I don't block him... Oh, yeah, I made a mistake. A really huge one. I can do block 5. Which only blocks 2. Because he's doing a frost attack, so I have to block 5 frost. I do have a siege attack, frost, but he's got frost resistance. But he also has 7 armor, so 5 is not enough. Although he should be getting +1 because of this. Get +1 because of your attacks. And he has a siege, well, he has a range attack of 1, but it's physical, so it's not enough. He had a siege attack, but I used him. And we do have 2 siege attacks here. Let's try to do that. So I don't think the blocking is going to work, so let's undo that. Let's go back to our range phase. If I have him fire siege, that should reduce him down to just 2 left to go. And then if we could reduce his attack by 3, which that's something. Here we could reduce his armor by 1. That's as good as doing 2 hits on him. Because, so if I do 2 hits on a guy, he has physical resistance, it takes 2 hits to go up to 6 out of 7. But what I could do is I could reduce his armor, so this is now 5 out of 6. So that's like the equivalent of doing 2 hits to him. So let's do that. Boom. That's like doing 2 damage to him. And then all I have to do is play one of these cards. And boom. We got him. So much for Mr. Wild Hunt. Alright, we leveled up again. We get some more goodness. The move cost of swamps is reduced to 1. This is very interesting. It's a good move card. We still have this one, which is decent. You know what? I am going to take that. And then draw 2, keep 1. Readership 1 for each distinct crystal color in your inventory. This gives me extra range attack, which is nice, but the aircrafting is what I want. I wish I didn't have 2 of them that generate blue crystals, but we'll take it. And because of the attack, I have to end my turn. Oh, and look, we do get one more turn. Alright, so one more turn. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll that. Both of those. Alright, we took out the thing. It'd be nice to get one more tile revealed. I don't think I can take on the Citadel. But you can at least see what we're going to be up against. We're going to be up against a double fortified Lycan that has savage attacks. A Harvester, which also has savage. Oh, come on. Fire, Frost, and physical resistance. Void Guardian, also with savage attack. And this one also has savage attack and physical resistance. This is almost impossible. So all enemies attack. If physical, any attack modifier becomes savage. That's the Citadel is is giving them that savage ability. That's what's happening. That's just what the Citadel does. That's the red Citadel. It's a jerky Citadel. That's what it is. Well, where we are. We're standing here. I definitely want to take this Citadel down. We don't want to leave it behind. I cannot do it with this hand of cards. But I can at least move. I don't necessarily need to move, though. This is going to turn into 5 movement points, these spaces. But I only need 2 to go into the Citadel. And I'm also gaining extra cards because I'm next to the crack. So I really don't want to move. I could try to do one attack here, because what I can do is I can attack and then retreat. If I can hit just one of these and kill one of them, then, you know, it's victory. But the problem is all 4 of them are going to attack with their savage ability. And if I can't block them, I'm not going to survive. Like, I'm going to just gain so many wounds. It's going to knock me out. I could try, because I haven't sat down and mathed out how much damage I'm really going to take. My armor is only 3. If this armor was a little bit higher, all 3 of my followers are used up. I could make my followers take the hits, but then they're not useful to me next round, and they won't refresh when we start the next round. I should at least do this before the end of the round. It gives me a crystal. The white mana will disappear, but I'll at least keep the crystal. Sorry, this game does... It's quite the puzzle. That's why everybody likes Mage Knight so much. And the music is still pretty loud for me. It's not bad here. It gets loud on this screen. I mean, I got some attacks. Like, I could even do a 4 attack here and a range attack of 3. But I'm taking on 4 guys that all have savage hits. So that guy will do... See the poison there? Attacks following a targeted... or targeting a player adds 1 wound into the discard pile. So I would take 8 damage because of the savage. So 1 minus 3 is 5, 2 minus 3 is 2. I would take 3 wounds just from this guy. This one would be 10, so that's at least 3 more wounds. 3 more wounds. 3 more wounds. So 3, 6, 9. I'm taking 12 wounds. I have to be able to block these guys. This is such a hard citadel. I can't block any of them. And I don't have any good blocking cards. Wow. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. Nothing I can do. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and sleep. We're going to go to the new day. Alright, so once this round we can take another turn. I can discard 3 cards and then draw that many. So that would be a nice way to get rid of some of my wounds. If I have at least 2 cards left in my hand, I draw an additional card. I like that one as well. Or I can reserve an ambient mana. I'm going to choose Renewal. And right there it is. 1, 2, 3. I ended up drawing another wound. I have that many wound cards? Jeez Louise. I got 3 in my hand and 3 in the deck. Those 3 wounds did not help. Because if I had those extra 3 cards, that would be enough to help me build up my blocks. What I need is that block card. I do have a block card here. I can discard another card. I'm going to rest. I'm going to get rid of those wounds. Dang it, I got to get rid of something. I don't want to lose any of these. I have to do the move card. Unfortunately. I don't want to do that either. Alright, I still got a 1 wound, but I at least have... now I get the heal card. Jerk. Alright, let's go. We gotta take this thing on. So I got my move card that'll let me take it on. I have my attack and +1 reputation per enemy defeated. I can make it an attack 6 if I want to, you know, just get raw damage, which I do. I have this, which lets me get +3 to a block, and this will let me get 5 block. I just have to discard something else, and I can discard my leadership card. So I can block something. Alright, let's try this. This is quite the challenge. Because, like, even look at their armor. It's high. Everything is high. Like, it's not like I can just kill something with 3 damage. And this guy has the physical resistance. Which, these 2 here are the toughest. These 2 would be easier to take out. So if we look at the followers, I have like a siege attack of 1. Here you can see other followers get +1 to their attacks. I would swear that this was always siege attack 5, but maybe it was siege attack 4, and he's turning it into a 5. But this siege attack 5 will pierce through the physical resistance. So I would do 5 damage to this guy, or like this guy has all the resistances, so he's a lost cause. But what I'm trying to say is I can do 5 from 1, and then this would be 6 siege attack. 6 siege attack is enough to kill one of these guys outright. I can't kill these two, but I can just kill one of these just straight off the bat with my dudes. And I do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm doing everything. We need all the help we can get. And of course I have more options here to try to help mitigate these other two guys. Now, range attack, oh, I have siege attack 3 here, but I gotta be careful. That's green, and there's only 1 green available to me. And he's gonna use a red. We got that covered. That siege attack 3 green, it will help. However, if I do a 5 on him, that will really do 5 damage to him. And then he'll have 3 left to go. And then if I reduce his armor by 1, that means 2. My siege attack 3 is going to be 1 short. Oh, because my siege attack 3 is going to get cut in half because of the physical resistance. But I could just use one of these. Oh, I got it. Let's try it. So we're going to reduce his armor by 1. We're going to siege attack 5. And we're going to move to the range phase. Him. You can see we've got 5 out of 7. Then we're going to go to our cards. We're going to use that. That puts it to 6. And then this dude's going to add +1. So we just killed one of the really hard ones. And he was going to attack us with 2 different attacks. That was a brutal one. But now I'm stuck. All my followers, every single one of them is used up. So everything else I got to do with my cards. And just for giggles, if I go straight to attack, they're KOing me. So I do have to block something. I can't, or I have to kill somebody with range attack. Now these two are doable because they don't have physical resistance. So I do have a range attack of 3, but that's all I have. These are really nice attacks, but they're not range. That's all I have. I just have range attack 3. Range attack 3 is not enough to kill them. So I'd have to do a block. So that means I would be using this to do the block, and you notice I already used up the green for the siege attack. So I ruined my day. I don't have the ability to add +3 block. I could still do a 5 block. No, I can't. The red's gone. Wow. I could do this to get a red. A blue, white, or red. Alright, let's do that to get a red. Let's do this to use the red, and we gotta get 5 physical block. We'll discard that for it. And we gotta block. So like this guy is doing a physical attack of 5. So if I could block him, that blocks him completely. Let's see if we can get through now. Look at that, we're still getting KO'd. Oh, you jerks. We're still getting KO'd. The only thing I can say is I went through all this effort to kill this guy, which is hard to kill, by the way. But he's only attacking with 3 damage. These guys are the ones attacking with the massive damage. basically resetting it. Alright, so this guy, well, he's attacking with 4. It became a 3 because I played that card. That reduced his armor. So what I'm basically saying is he does the least amount of damage of all of these guys. So as much as it was nice to kill him, I need to kill these 2 guys because they do the most damage. So rather than trying to block them, it's easier to just kill them. And then of course this still can be handled with a block 5. So, like this part here, where I'm using a red to block 5, I think that's pretty much a done deal. I could use a gold, but no, we'll use the red. And so during the block phase, we would block him. So he's doing no damage to us. He's a non-factor for this battle. So now we go back to the range, though. I have this Siege Attack 5. How did I get that other red mana? I know I did something to do that. There we go. So double fortified. With a group with non-fortified, they will share their fortification. They cannot get any kind of range attack. So I can't siege attack that one. So I have to siege attack him. He's double fortified too. This is the only one I could siege. Where are you? You're that dude. So we did 5 out of 6. And then I could reduce an enemy armor by 1. And, or I could reduce an enemy attack by 3. Which is huge, because since it's doubled, I'm actually reducing it by 6. But if I do this, he's dead. But if I do that, he's also dead. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And he's dead. So now we got one of them gone. One of them is blocked. So we got only 2 guys coming through. Let me see if I can do this. I'm still being KO'd. So that's not good. But I might be able to... Well, I can't range attack this guy. That's the problem. So what else can I do? I can reduce an attack by 3. So I can do, for example, this guy. Or that guy. Since this one's a chaos attack. Let's see if that works. It worked. It worked. I made it through. I'm on the attack phase now. And I actually only took 2... Well, no. I didn't take 2 wounds. Look, I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. But that's what we need to do. This is what attacking citadels are like. You're going to get your butt whomped. Alright, so now we have to generate some attacks. I can get nice and fancy and say, okay, let's only do 4 attack. I'll get 1 reputation for everybody to defeat and 1 enemy. So far, I've only defeated 1 guy. If I'm lucky, I'll defeat a second. So I think I'm going to go for the 6 attack instead. But let's just see what else we can do. I would like to keep this card. I have a siege, and I also have a range attack. Let's do the range attack. Yep. So physical attack 3 against him. It's pretty easy. And I actually don't need... Well, I don't have the white mana anymore. actually I do. If I don't take the Siege Attack 3 here. The Siege Attack 3 is useless. But I could still use it as a regular attack. That's what I'm basically saying. Like, it's useless as a siege. Because with him being double fortified, we can't hit him. This guy, there's no way. He's got 8 armor and he's physically resistant. So what I could do is, I actually could do the fancy attack here at the bottom. Instead of the siege attack. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to do the fancy one. Activate. And I have to pay a gold mana. Boom. Physical attack 4. That guy's dead. You can see we're going to level up. Now, this guy has all 3 resistances, so I need to do a crap ton of damage to damage him. This one is physically resistant. So my other cards aren't going to do anything. I'm basically going to finish with these 2 cards left, and then of course 6 wounds in my hand, and I am not going to take the Citadel. That's what makes it even more brutal. But I will level up, and I will kill 2 of the 4, which is how you have to think when you're taking these Citadels down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and retreat. Yes, I am defeated. I can do another fire. That extra armor there, I could have really used that before that last attack. So here I go. I'm going to end my turn. I am not going to discard anything. I got a crap ton of wounds in my hands. I do have a heal card, so I'm not going to rest yet. So we got some green mana here, so let's heal 2. Alright, so I got rid of 2 of them. I still have 4 left. It's not a good situation. All 3 followers gone. I can heal here at the end of the turn if I can get there. I'm going to go ahead and gain a green crystal because those are always good to have. I thought the game said I had a limit of 3, so maybe that's not a good idea. I think I'm only allowed to have 3 crystals. It was cost me 6 movement to get over here. That's too much. Yep, just gonna end my turn. Alright, so I got a bunch of cards. I can discard a wound. I still have 2 wounds in the deck, but I'm going to go ahead and rest and get rid of 4 wounds. And get rid of the leadership card. And here we go. We got ourselves a pretty decent set of cards. I don't have my followers. That's the biggest thing. My followers were really helpful last time. I don't think I have enough to kill both of these guys, since they both have physical resistance. I mean, at 8 armor, I need to do 16 damage. And then at 7 armor, I need to do 14 damage to the other guy. It's a lot. It's asking a lot. I mean, if you just look at your damage here, I don't have it. I don't have it in my cards. I do need to heal. So if I were to run back to town, that'd be 8 points. Well, there's a town over here. Still 8 points either way. I can get 4 points here. You can travel through lakes. Most cost of lakes and swamps is reduced to 1. The move cost. This is the swamp, is the gray area. It is helpful. But I'm going to go ahead and do that one. And that one. I'll do them both. I got 3 crystals. Let's burn one. So 3, 6, 8. And then I can get some leadership. I don't want him. Heal my 1 wound. Let's gain a green crystal. Okay, end of round has been announced, so I'm at the end. I still haven't taken this guy down. I'm not going to. Not with the cards I have. The best I can hope for is to... I just want to start maybe moving back. So... that's a move 2. We're gonna get 3 more move. For that card. At least get moved up that far. Three, 4, 5. I'll move 1 more. And then let's see if I can crystallize something. It'd be nice to get a red. Okay, so based on the way I understand it, I'm exceeding my crystal limit. It even tells you can carry up to 3 crystals. Oh, of each color. Oh, I apologize. We can have a lot of crystals then. It's just 3 of each color. Okay, so now I'm going to end my turn, which ends another day, and we still haven't taken our first citadel. We're running out of time. We only have 4 days and nights left, and I have to destroy 4 citadels. So I'm going to destroy 1 next round, and then I have to basically destroy 1 citadel each round. So I can tell you right now, I lost this game. I can't do it. At this point, I should have destroyed at least 1 citadel. That's how hard this game is. It's very, very hard. And this is the easiest of all the citadels. Alright, we're starting with 1 wound. I don't have the greatest attack cards here. So yeah, now we got 2 guys. I can go to my followers again and gonna gain all the crystals. I'm going to do siege attack 5. This guy's double fortified, so we can't hurt him, but we should be able to kill this one. So you can see we got 5 out of 8. And then here, I'm going to reduce his armor by 1. Oh, I don't have any more. Oh no, there it is. Range attack of 3. I don't know why that didn't go up. That should have killed him. Why is it only saying 5 out of 7? That should have done it. He should be toast. What's going on? That's 5. Oh, because they're fortified, range attacks don't work. That's why. It's only siege attacks. And last time when we did this, I had a siege attack card in my hand. Yep, it's not working. So that means we can at least absorb the attack. We're gonna take a whole bunch of wounds again. But yeah, let's go ahead and now the question becomes, do I really want to kill this guy first? I actually want to kill this one first, because he's harder. So at 4 out of 6. So that kills him, and I still don't have that guy dead. All 3 of my followers are burned up, and I still have one guy to... Oh my gosh, I'm losing this game so badly. This is so very hard. I can generate 2 more attacks. And I gotta do 16 against him. So I was defeated yet again. But I got one more guy. I gotta rest to get rid of all those cards. We'll go ahead and get rid of the leadership card here. Gonna go ahead and do a move 2. Assault this thing again. I know I have to absorb his attack. I don't even have a red mana. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I don't even have a red mana. I needed that for the 5 attack. I could do the top one here. Discard another card to get an attack of 3. Physical attack 3 is not enough, folks. I mean, I gotta do 16 damage to this guy. 3 only does 1. 1! And yeah, I could do this to get another 3 attack. It jumped up by 2 because that's 6. Yeah, it's not enough. And then you come back and I only got 1 more card. Now these 3 wounds... Oh no, I ended up getting those. So one of the mistakes I made, and you may have noticed it, is that's marsh. That's not swamp. What's a swamp? I need to move here, because now I'm going to get extra cards from that. And I'm going to go ahead and end my turn now. I drew a whole bunch of extra cards, but they were all wounds. A whole bunch of wounds. I do have a heal too. Do I really waste a turn doing this? Yes, I gotta get rid of these wounds. They're killing me. So we got rid of 2 cards, but that's not enough. Okay, end turn, don't discard. So you can see now we got a whole bunch of extra cards in our hand, but we still have 3 wounds. So what I could do, when I go to attack this thing, I could rest, get rid of these 3 cards, and hope to draw 3 more. I do, I need to rest. I'm going to go ahead and discard a leadership card. And I ended up drawing 2 more. And then the end of round has been announced. This is the final turn of the round. I am doing horrible. Right, we gotta go. It's go time. Alright, so we got this last dude. And I don't got any support from my followers. I do have this. So I can turn that into 3 physical attack, which I will. And I will turn... well... that one. I think that one's the one I gotta do. Alright, and then I got this, which I will use. And I want to use it for the extra attack, and we're going to use our crystal for that one. And I'm going to play it on this one. To gain 8 attack, and I have to discard a card. So I'm going to discard, I think, this one? That puts me up to 5. We're going to siege attack 3. That puts me up to 6. Oh no. That's it. That's all I got. I made it to 7. I need to be able to get that range attack 3, which I could do. I gotta do things differently though. Let's bring it all back. So I do want this for the 5. That is for sure. I want the 8. I could discard another card. I'm going to discard this one. Okay, that did 4. That did half the damage. Then I want to siege attack 3. And then I want to range it. Well, we're going to use an additional mana. Range attack 3. And I'm still 1 short. Oh. It's because I had to discard a card. If I didn't have to discard a card, I'd be great. Okay, we definitely want to do the 8. But no, we don't. What if I were to just say I want to do 5? We'll discard that card. I don't have the red mana, that's why. Doesn't help. Wow. I cannot figure out how to kill this guy, and I'm gonna end another round in futility. This is where, if you take those oaths, right? Those oaths help. And maybe that's what I need to do, is I need to accept some help from those oaths. And I will tell you, I think the developer amped up the difficulty. I think these monsters are way tougher than the Mage Knight the board game. There are some tough guys in Mage Knight the board game, don't get me wrong. But I feel like there's a lot more difficulty on these. I think the terrain is more difficult. And I think he puts more stuff on each terrain tile than what is normally in Mage Knight. And it's all good. That increased difficulty, you know, you counterbalance that with the oaths that he put into the game, which I think that's brilliant. But man, oh man, I feel very humbled. I can usually win Mage Knight, and I'm struggling so much. And this is killing me. I can't find a way to get that one extra damage that I need. I just can't. There's nothing I can do. And it's all because he's a physical immune jerk. So if I do that, it adds +3. Like, for example, I can make that 6 attack. What if I tried that? Let's try that. So I make that in a 6 attack, which only comes out to 3. I can siege attack, which puts me to 4. I can use at least the top half of this. Turn 1 ambient mana into 2 mana of any single color. That might have helped. So let's say I want to gain 3 physical, and we're going to lose that card. That puts me to 6. And then I come over here. Oh, it's not going to be enough. I'm going to be 1 short again, aren't I? So frustrated. Ugh. This Citadel is tough. Well, we did the right job. We took 3 cracks, which is giving me all these extra cards. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. These 2 wounds we drew at the end, that's what's killing me. just gonna rest. There's nothing I can do. Well, if I can move and heal those 2 wounds, that would be nice. But then I gotta move back. Oh, I'm so wasted, it's not even funny. I gotta move 8 points again. Well, let's see, I can come up with 4, 6, 7. Oh. Well, I got 7 here. If I do this for the 9 leadership, I get 3 experience points. It's not anybody worth. I got 2 wounds, that's it. Well, I'll at least take the 2. Alright, I at least healed 2 of the wounds. I was able to get some green crystals. And there I am, wasting another day. Nighttime gone. I have no spells. That's another weakness of mine. I didn't take any spires. I have no spells. I can take another turn immediately. Sure, we'll take that one. We already started with a wound and a whole bunch of leadership. What are the followers? Can I get any in a... See, the only one I can get in a village is this guy. Which I may still do, because he'll heal 2. Then I can just get rid of him. It would be nice to get another one of these Artificier. This Coldfire Golem doesn't look bad. I gotta go back to the crack for both of those. I got 1 leadership, 2 leadership cards. I do have some decent... no, I don't have that decent of a move. I need 3, 5, 8... I need 11 movement points to get back. I think I went the wrong way. I should have probably gone to this village over here, so then it wouldn't have been so bad. Now you might be thinking, why don't you just go after another citadel? They're even harder, because they'll have even more enemies. This one... It's only 2 leadership. I can heal wounds. You know what? We're just gonna stay and heal wounds. So we're gonna recruit this guy. And we're gonna heal our wound. Oh, come on. It's because I have so many. Look, there's 8 more in the deck. Oh. Now I gotta rest. I'm gonna move 4. Well, this is really nice for when we're attacking. I don't know if I want to use that. I'm wasting so many turns right now because I don't even have enough movement. I think I made a mistake that last turn. And now I drew 2 more wounds. Nope, I didn't make a mistake. I'm trying to save this so I can beef up my attack. But I'm realizing I can't beef up my attack. I lost. There's like I'm like I'm not even able to function right now. I have to rest. Oh no, resting gets rid of a card. So I keep trying to cling on to these cards. This I should have just used. There we go. Alright, now we drew a bunch of extra cards, which is good. We have 4 of these in our hand. I have a heal 2. I'm going to go ahead and rest. Oh no, if I rest I have to lose a card. I have 3, 6, 9 damage. But I also have Alright, so I'm going to do this. We're going to spend one of those crystals. We're going to heal those 2 wounds. We're going to move 2 and attack this jerk. Oh, I forgot I have this guy. I could heal 2 more. Sorry. I totally forgot I hired him for that exact purpose. Oh, my issue is I need another green crystal. I gotta be careful, because if I do both of my heals, I use both of the green crystals. I need a green crystal for this to add +3 to an attack. Because I have 6 attack here, I can make it 9. But I may not need it, because I'm gonna do 5 damage with him. And then I'll reduce his armor by 1. I can make it 6 damage. What do I need? I need like 14, right? Yeah, I'm gonna need all of it. So basically then, the moral of the story is let's not waste time trying to heal these 4 wound cards right now. Let's attack. Okay, so I can reduce his armor and attack by 1. That puts him down to 7 instead of 8, which is good. It also means we're going to take less damage, which is also good. We can siege him by 1. It doesn't do a lick a thing. I can also fire attack him. You can see we're at 5 out of 7, which sounds fantastic. But I do have to, because he's fortified, these range attacks won't hurt him. And I don't have the ability to use these range attacks. So now we're going to move over. We gain some more wounds, as you can see. But I will be able to play this card. We're going to add +3 to an attack. And we're going to do that on this guy, which adds 6 attack. I don't know why these went away. Ah, because we killed him. And I didn't need to use that, so I can cancel that. And I don't think I can do the heal while I'm in battle. I could try it. Nope. Doesn't work. Alright, so we finally took... Oh, look at this. I never fought this citadel before. This is a tough citadel. So we do get to take an action card for free. Take wounds to gain a white and red crystal. That sounds great, except I have more wounds than I can ever... I can use leadership as a block. That's not bad. Range attack 3. At the next phase, another enemy gets -1 armor per enemy defeated by this attack. So if I defeat somebody with the range attack, another enemy gets -1 armor. That sounds complicated. Pay a mana and a non-wound card to get a whole bunch of stuff. Generate a crystal with the same color as an ambient mana. This is from the other character. The Frost Attack 2 there, which is not a bad thing. When you play this character, it's all about the crystals. But right now, I am just wounded beyond belief. End of round has been announced. Oh, you jerks. Okay, so there is recruitment here. If I can come up with 9 leadership. But the problem is I got this situation. I am going to heal. And my follower is also going to heal. We have... So we did heal 4 of the wounds, which doesn't do me any good. Because now I gotta end my turn. Leadership +1 during interactions per enemy you defeated when conquering this citadel. So I'm going to get 4 leadership. So see how I have 4 there? You get 4 automatically. And I can draw relics if I have 12. I can recruit this guy if I had 9. So I would need 5 more. And unfortunately, I only got 1 card left. I can turn this into a 3. Or I'm sorry, a 2. But that's the best I could do. I can't believe I didn't do this. But let's get our crystals going here. Unfortunately, the blue crystals is going to get cut back. Which one do I need? I would like a red... No, white crystal, please. I'm doing all that because it's the last turn of the round. I am so done. I only have 2 nights left before the game ends. I'm going to search my card in my hand for a card. And the card I'm looking for is this one right here. Ethereal Crucifix. I do start with 3 wounds in my hand. Not much I can do about that. Let's see, who can I recruit? The Sylvain Guards. I've never seen these guys before. They are super high armor. The attack is decent. They got good block. Your followers gain all resistances. See, I'm not a big fan of using my followers to absorb hits, because then the followers become useless. Now, if you're fighting the final Citadel, you should do that, because it's the end of the game. You don't care if they're wounded. Another thing that's a strategy is if you have silver guys, you make your silver guys take the hits. You know, they go up and block, because you're going to replace them with gold guys, right? And so if you look at the followers here, I happen to have 3 silver guys and 1, you know, gold guy. I don't have any empty follower slots. Well, actually I do. It's this guy. So then the other thing you could do is, like, if I had a green crystal, which I don't, I could use him to heal 2 and then hire somebody to replace him. That's exactly what I want to do. I just don't have any green crystals, and I mean, the game couldn't get any worse for me. So I can't even, like, heal 2. I don't have anything to heal. This gives a red essence, that gives a white. I can't even get a green. Oh. Okay. Well, I do want to recruit a follower, and I do want to recruit this guy. So I'm going to destroy this to get 9 leadership. And that gave me 3 experience as well. And I have enough to recruit him right now, so boom. He's recruited. But see, I can only lead 4 followers, so I got to get rid of 1. You know, actually, as much as I like him, Squealer is probably the one I'd get rid of. That Siege Attack 1 has come in handy a few times, but I'll get rid of Squealer. I really like Squealer. Okay, so that's gone. There's nobody left to recruit, but I could also... I still have 2 leadership left. If I come up with 12, I can acquire... Right here is a leadership 4. So boom, we'll spend one of our ambient. And then we'll go over here. Let's get some leadership. For discarding something, I'll discard this one. I'm up to 8. I don't think I can do it. I need 4 more. I mean, even if I discard everything, 9, 10, 11, yeah, I don't have enough. Oh boy, what a challenging game this is. I love it. I absolutely love it. If you're still in this 2 hours and 15 minutes later, I can't recommend this enough. I mean, this is a great challenge, and I mean, so what could I do differently? I am giving up. There's no way I can win this. I accomplished my goal of at least kicking this one Citadel's butt, but that's all the more I'm going to be able to do here. I mean, I'm at a point now where I need to heal, and I don't even have the right crystals to do it. So, what I'm going to do is, I am going to quit, go to the main menu, and I just want to, like, for the two of you that made it this far, there's a couple of things we can do. First of all, it does say it's 3 skulls difficulty, so I am picking one of the more difficult things to do. This one, there's only 2 citadels, but you only have 6 turns. I do like the longer length game. This one I think is interesting. I don't know what exactly this one is, because it's only one single citadel, but apparently it's heavily guarded. But the other aspect is, we could fool around with like which guy is actually truly the best one to have. Maybe this wasn't the best one, but we could worry about that later. This is the part. 4 is easy, and so I could lower the difficulty of these citadels, and make it so it's not so bad. But honestly, I really think let's leave the difficulty, let's keep it just as hard, but let's choose something like this, right? Where I get a hand size of +1. I always have gold and white mana every day and night. And then I also start with a Wukong staff, so I can use a siege attack 3 or teleport 2. And so it's just a small little bit of help. And that teleport 2 is huge, because I can, go over the swamp. Or that siege attack 3 would have been enough to finish one guy off, or who knows. Having the gold mana means that I always have exactly the color I need. Yeah, and you could say, hey, that's cheating. Of course it's cheating. Well, it's cheating, or is it not cheating? Because maybe these citadels are cranked up higher than, than when they... I don't remember what the Mage Knight... because on Mage Knight they had dials, and you would move the dial, and that would dictate how many creatures were in each city. I don't know what they default to. And I don't remember a city giving Savage to everybody. That was brutal. Anyways, that's what I think, you could do that. So then it makes the difficulty a little more manageable. Because clearly, my current play style, I'm not good enough to clear 4 citadels before this is over. I cleared 1. And I think if things would have went a little bit better for me, I would have cleared 2. Which is exactly what I did in my playthrough before I started recording. In that particular playthrough, I really felt good about how I did, but there was no way I was going to clear 3 and 4. And that's how I feel again with this one. Like, even if things would have gone better for me, I would have cleared 2, but not 3 and 4. So yeah, I can beef up that stuff and make it easier. I'm also interested in Rise of the Ancients, and in fact, I'm going to just start it right now because I just want to see what it's like. So there's one single citadel, and look at this, it's a circular map shape. That's pretty cool. So this is interesting. All the tiles are already revealed, and you're going up against, look at that, these are like brutally difficult guys. And I'm level 1. I'm level 1 and I'm going up against, oh my gosh, what a crazy map this is. And yeah, you could go take out Guardians and You could still do your itty bitty stuff if you need to, but the roaming monsters are just huge. And there's your citadel, guarded by 3 things. Yeah, this isn't bad. I think the way you would play this is you would take these cracks, gain some experience points, taking some cracks and stuff, and then eventually you could, because they're rampaging, so all you have to do is you move up next to them and you attack them whenever you're ready. The thing is you just can't move twice. Like if you move next to them and then move next to them again, they attack you automatically. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, well, I may take another crack at this. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I apologize. I know some of you might have been saying, why didn't you just finish it? I wasn't going to win. The biggest accomplishment of that game was finally taking that citadel. And I was the night before the final night of the game. So I would have been able to maybe heal some wounds, move a few spots, reveal a few more tiles, maybe, just maybe, get to another citadel and attack it for the final night. But I was in an awful spot. I had no spells, which I think spells are powerful in this game. It just, things weren't working out for me. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Stay awesome.